Mist Survival is about to get another big update. The last one coming on the 14th of August added loads of cool new stuff, but mainly a new NPC that you could go and rescue from the bandits and bring back to your home base and have a little bit of a hand around the base yourselves, which is quite cool. It also included a tent and campsite for the NPC, so he's got somewhere to stay. They will also be adding a new NPC in this next update. The previous versions of Myst did have 2 NPCs that you could have that would be working around your base, and then a third one, which was a mechanic, which then could be used to upgrade the truck and turn it basically into a beastie truck with a 58 BMG sat on the back. So you were blowing shite away, and it was so much fun. Now, in this next update, they're going to be adding a new NPC, and there is currently more reworks going into that truck itself. It seems like there's gone pretty much a whole 360 with the development of Myst Survival. A lot of the older stuff has been removed, and he's working on making it from the ground up again, but looking and working a hell of a lot better. And the progress so far is very promising. I do love the update. We do cover the game every single week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like in the video, and stick around for more Myst Survival gameplay. Now, when it does come to these updates, I do find it very confusing as to what is in the game and what is coming to the game and what is a progress update. So we've seen a lot of stuff recently about obviously the Cedar, the bandit camps where you can go, but it's very confusing as to what and where these things are. So I am trying to map out what is where and get an up-to-date video on where you can find everything. I haven't been able to find the actual NPC survivor camp where we can upgrade weapons and stuff like that. Whether that's something that's not in the game yet, I'm really not 100% sure. But if it is something that's in the game and you found it, please let me know in the comments. There's a lot of off-roads, I've done a lot of exploring, but it's not something I've come across in my travels. So whether it's not in the game, I'm not 100% sure. Now, with this next update, though, coming on October the 5th, this is version 6.2.1. He's decided to postpone the Cedar update for a while and is currently considering reworking and reintroducing the customizable turret for the SUV. This is going to be crucial for combating the new Cedar threat. Now, if you don't know what the Cedar is, it's the big-ass alien-looking thing that we saw in the last update. If you do want to check that out, it is in the top right-hand corner now. So the dev has said that the turret rework is already finished, but he wants to add it in with other content like the Cedar and the Cannibal Gang. Now, the Cannibal Gang is something that will be coming in a later update, but we are getting bits to that, such as the Cannibal Boss, which we'll go over in just a second. There's also been upgrading the radio station in Zone 1, and it's going to be changed a little bit as it will become a base for the Cannibal Gang when that is fully operational in the game. Scott and James do mention this in some dialogue lines. Now, those are NPCs that are dotted around the map. There's also going to be new quests added to the quest board and more NPC storyline quests. So this will include a new hotel quest that will reward you with a key card to access all of the motel rooms, and there'll be 3 new NPCs added in that patch. Now, this version will go live on October the 5th. I believe, including the things that I've just spoke about. The updates seem very sort of all over the place sometimes with the patch notes, so I'm not 100% sure whether all of that will be coming or whether it's just going to be the stuff that we're going to talk about in a second. The actual process of adding new things seems to be a bit here and there and all over the place. Don't get me wrong, I love it. The game's getting consistent updates and it is getting better with each one. But there's currently a bit of everything and anything in the game. At the moment, it is more survival. So if you do decide to buy the game off of videos that you've seen, past videos or videos about updates, bear in mind that some of that content may not be in the game. I've seen a few people get a bit confused, asking where certain things were that they've seen in updates beforehand, or they've seen in older gameplay footage. A lot of the older stuff has been removed. So do bear that in mind when you are thinking of purchasing the game, but I would highly recommend getting it whilst it is at a cheap price. Now, in the October the 5th update is going to be adding a new ally NPC named Gion, which is this one just here. Now, pretty cool. Female NPC looks like a mechanic as well, so could be something to do with the vehicle. Now, the previous mechanic for the vehicle was a woman as well. Whether we'll see that again, I don't know, but she was beastie and helped upgrade everything and anything you needed, turning your truck into basically an armored tank, and it was loads of fun. There's also going to be a cannibal boss. Now, the cannibal boss is the Butcher. Now, this is going to be the cannibal gang's leader. So the Butcher is the firstborn of a triplet set controlling one of 3 bases. The Butcher is similar to the tank and the Berserker and is part of an EVH and has a unique storyline that explains how the cannibal gangs control infected and mutant types. So there's going to be an also new work-in-progress cannibal. So we've obviously seen mutants already. How the cannibal is going to work, not 100% sure, but very excited to see what they do with them. And then when it comes to the turret, if you haven't seen what the actual turret vehicle is, it looks a little bit similar to this here, which is an absolute beast. You can add railings on the front to make it all buffed out. I don't know if you'll be able to do that in this next, with this iteration, but in the previous versions of the game, you could add bumpers, you could add loads of stuff to the sides and the back to make it armored, so you could mow down some enemies, and of course jump on the turret whenever you want and blast away anything that got in your way. Now, it looks pretty damn cool. Obviously, it looks like it's workable in game, as you can see here. So when that will come, not 100% sure. I don't think this is going to come on the October the 5th update. It might come before with the new NPC. That's why we're getting it, so that NPC can also upgrade it for us. We've also got a very small co-op progress update. He said that over the past week, I've been focusing on preparing Zone 0 for the co-op project by cleaning and transferring the map. Soon I will start testing the co-op mode on the actual map, and the first launch of co-op will be in a private test requiring keys for access. I will keep you all informed and let you know when it's ready for testing. So, I'm very excited to see how the co-op is going to work. I don't know if there's going to be PvP enabled or whether it's just going to be working together. Previous footage he has shown, he has added PvP to certain aspects of the game, but don't know how that's going to work because, well, yeah, could be quite difficult. I think there's a lot more stuff that needs to be added to the game, personally, before PvP or any sort of co-op. I think multiplayer, playing with your friends, surviving together is great, but there's not that much to do at the moment. In the older version of the game, I would say yes. I don't understand the way that the developer has done it. I think it is a bit of a strange way. He did loads of cool stuff. The game was really good. We had West Town. We had loads of new enemies. The turret was added. And then, well, that was pretty much it. You dealt with all of those guys and you survived. And then he scaled it back to a very small area because he's overhauling the entire map and making it massive. And we've just got this one tiny area to play with at the minute. So this is pretty much like an alpha, I would say. And he's added more, and then it'll go into a sort of beta phase when everything's added, and then that'll be it. Or he'll just continue to delete the map and revamp it and restart it. I'm not 100% sure what the overall goal and plans are. The game's been in early access for, I think it's like 7 years now, so wait and see. I'm excited to see where it goes. Overall, the progress has been pretty good. I just don't understand the deletion of everything else that was in there beforehand. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Let me know what you think. Have you tried Mist Survival? Do you like it? I think overall, great game, good core gameplay mechanics, good core survival mechanics, and overall pretty fun. But once you've got all that survival stuff and you are off to a cop start, I think that's pretty much as far as you can go at the moment. I'm hoping he adds more things so we can progress through that. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. For now, though, I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.